Hey guys, I'm not sure if anyone is on here yet, but if you are, please feel free to just pop in any moment and I will be here for you. Hey babe, can you do me a favor? Can you please bring me my phone? Hi, I'm not sure who's in here, but how are you doing? So, anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit today about Magic Mail. Hi Tiffy. Hi Elsafan. Bax. How are you? So I wanted to open this because this got sent to me the other day, and from my friend Lori, who is just like an absolute dear. And I'm gonna try to cover up her address and mine, but like she sent me a cute little package. I wanted to open that up for you guys. Like, it was really fun because she sent me actually kind of a lot of goodies. She recently went to Disneyland Paris and Disneyland, and I just like I did dig into it because it came on Monday, Magic Mail Monday, and I just had to. So one of the things I wanted to share with you guys was this little journal, and it's really good. It's really cute. Hi Trex, I was just opening up some Magic Mail from my friend Lori, and I just really want to show you guys some of the stuff she picked up in Disneyland for me. And I'm a big Peter Pan fan, so this is really cool. And if you open it, the front page is it looks like a VHS, which is really neat. If y'all can see that, I thought it was kind of neat. You got Tic Tac Croc on the bottom corner of the pages, and I just thought this was cool. It also has like this graph kind of paper, and I feel like there's a reason for this. I feel like it's VHS related, and I don't know, and I feel so dumb. But it's a really cool journal, and I love this. It's super cute. She got it in Disneyland for me. Next up in here, she totally did not have to get me that, by the way. That was something she got on her own accord. Let's see. She got me these ears as well. I'm pansexual, so I don't really fall into the category of straight. I've dated people, male, female, trans, non-binary. Doesn't really matter to me. And so, male, female, like I said, doesn't matter. Your gender doesn't really matter too much to me. Who you are means more. And so she picked up these ears for me just out of the goodness of her heart. And I'm going to put these on and rock these because who doesn't love new ears? Who doesn't love getting new ears? I love them. Hi, Ash. I was just going through some Magic Mail. I got these from my friend Lori who visited Disneyland recently. Aren't these the cutest? And she also picked me up this journal. It's Peter Pan. It looks like a VHS on the inside. Like this graph paper. Tic Tac Croc down here. And I just got into this. It's really cute. So it was really nice of her. Like, she did not have to pick me up these special items. A few of the items I did ask her to pick up for me, though, and one of which I'll show you today. Oh, a few. I'm going to show you everything, but she got me this, and it's Oliver and Company vintage vinyl. That is a limited edition pin. And the cool thing about this pin is that it opens up to reveal a record. And it's the dogs from Oliver and Company, and I'm a big fan of that movie. So that was really sweet. I wanted to show you guys that. Hey guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please feel free. Oh, you love the VHS, like the VHS journals? You have two of those? And so I'm going to have to show you guys these two. And like I showed you the journal earlier, I said I'm a big Peter Pan fan. She also picked me up this one, and this one was a complete gift. She did not have to get this for me. I am so thankful that she did, though. It was very, very sweet of her. Like, that is adorable. I absolutely love Peter Pan. It's one of my favorites. We're going to have to exchange this item, unfortunately, because when you open this, this is, what is this? Crest of the Kingdom. She's going to have to send this one back because, as you can see right here, there's a bit of damage to the enamel. And so we're going to send it back and we're going to exchange. And if they can't exchange it, she's just going to give me the one that she has because some of the pins, the vintage vinyl and the Crest of the Kingdom, were two of the ones that I paid as a pickup. And she didn't know this one was damaged. She sent her husband to get it. And she said she should have gotten it herself, you know. But stuff happens and I'm not mad. It's really pretty. It's just, things happen. And so that's adorable though. I love it. And if you're not familiar with this guy, that is the guy from It's a Small World. That's the clock face. And it's really beautiful. One of the last items they did not open is a fantasy pin. And it's really cool. If you like Tinkerbell, it's a fantasy pin of Tinkerbell. And she's just super pretty and glittery and cute. And I'll probably be wearing her a lot more around Christmas. So I just thought she was cute. And that was another gift. And this was actually, I don't know, I know it's a fantasy pin. That's what she told me. She said, let me know it was a fantasy pin, but it says limited edition of 250. So if anyone knows where that's from, please, let me know. I do know that it's Tinkerbell, obviously. It's from, that genre, that part of, Disney. It's Tinkerbell or Peter Pan, Neverland, all that stuff. But where it's from, like who the maker of that particular fantasy pin is, I would like to know. It's really cool. So I can properly credit them. She also picked me up, out of the goodness of her heart, just some little pamphlets. I also love this bag, by the way. It's got the Disneyland bag on it. It's got the Disneyland castle on it. And on the other side, you can see Mickey, the AT-AT, the It's a Small World ride represented. And I forget what this is. Somebody tell me what this is, if you know it. Meteorite. Meteorong. Oh, yeah. I don't even know what's going on here. They're Luxable. Oh, not yet, Ash. I'm going to have to find time to do that. But, Disney Store's not very far. I just went back to school today, so, I'm going to make sure I get a chance to do that. Don't worry. I think it's not going to be a hard item to find. There's 2 Disney stores in Connecticut, and I know it was in both of them. But I will let you know by all means if I do. Oh, which pin? Which pin are you talking about, Tiffy? Because I showed a few. Oh, the It's a Small World one. It's really cute. She also sent me this cute little card, and it's just like, it's King John, and I forget the snake's name. If anybody knows the snake's name, let me know. But it just says, reward by capture, Robin Hood, you've got pin mail. And it's just really cute. Like, I treasure this a lot. That's going to be going in my Magic Mail box. I have a special box just for Magic Mail, and Magic Mail related items like cards and stickers and just stuff that, I guess you can say, like stationery and paper goods, so that way they don't get ruined. So, I love that. I do know she sent me a few more things. I think this is from Europe. Yep, this is from Europe. It is the guide to the 2 Disney parks. And as you can see, I'm going to open this up for the first time ever with you guys, this one. Jedi, Jokester, and Raster. Okay, I'll look online again, too. Yeah, no, I did not see it online, oddly enough. But let me know. It's been, like, kind of a crazy week. Like, I had to make sure that I got all my stuff that I need to do extensions, literal hair extensions, for this week. And I've been trying to get color clients in for Saturday. So, on top of everything. So, that should be all set, though. So, but I've been focused on that, like, this week. Because I'm like, I need to get my last 2 grades in before next week. So, but, yeah. So, here's, like, a layout of the Disneyland parks in Paris, which I just thought were really cool. And, yeah, so you can see it's Disneyland Paris. And I just thought that was cool. A neat little thing that she sent. There's a few of these flyers in here, and I just kind of want to, like, open them up with you guys. Because I know there's a little poster and a postcard in here with some pretty art on here. It's the guide map here. And I kind of love these things. They're neat. So these are like the little guide maps. And I'm very interested. I'm very, very interested in the international parks. So having these does appeal to me. Oh, I like how they have a lot of the same, some of the same items here. Like you can get your Dole Whip. what is this here? The giant turkey leg. Apparently Bengal rice plate is a big thing over there, so that's kind of cool. Different cultural things apparently are going to be more popular. Like, is Fantasmic as popular over there as it is over here? I don't know, but I have to look into Fantasmic more. I believe, quote me if I'm wrong, that's a Tomorrowland thing. I'm totally open to being wrong, you guys. If I don't have it right, if I don't have my factoids right, if I don't have the name of a character right, or just don't have it, leave it below. That would be awesome. Let's see. Or should I say chicken... Joker Rooster... What? Oh man, I don't know what's going on down there. So this is a cute one too, and it definitely screams more Paris to me. Like just the... I mean, it's just the spelling. And just the layout. It's softer, a little more elegant. Which, you know, I mean, I'm sure the City of Romance knows that. So, they probably capitalize on it a little bit. But I just thought it was cute. I like this little picture of Woody over here with the tower. That's cool. So, there's a few. And I'm going to say that some of these look like... Oh, cool. This is cool. And I've got to show Luke this at some point, too. Baby. Baby. What? Lori sent me a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge layout. You would really like that. It's really cool. So this is the Merchant and Food Guide, which I'm excited to just go and review this on my own. The first, oh wow, there's Oga's Cantina, Docking Day 7, Food and Cargo, Doc's Odinar's Den of Antiques, Kat Saka's Kettle, Ronto Roasters, and the list just kind of goes on here. There's a lot. Peace and Justice, Power and Control, Element Nature. You can build your, just some of the captions I'm just reading off here, where you can, how you build your own lightsaber it's under, which sounds really, really cool. Hi, Peanut Butter. Yeah, so this sounds like it's pretty cool. Yeah, I love the maps. I honestly do. I keep them. Like, I never actually, one thing about me is I never throw Magic Mail related items away, ever. Never, never, never. I won't do it. To me, when something comes in through Magic Mail, it's very sentimental. It's very personal. It's a reminder out there that somebody cares. And there's good people out there that you can easily make acquaintances or friends with. And it's kind of a wonderful feeling, really. So, don't mind me. You'll probably always notice me drinking coffee. So, almost always. But, yeah, so there's that. Also, you can't have a bad day on Taco Tuesday. We just came back from Taco Tuesday. Oh, and here's another. I'm not sure if she meant to send me two. But, it says, please take a program. It's Disneyland Paris. Yeah, it's funny because it's Disneyland Paris, but they have a little British flag up here, which I'm a little confused. The little English flag is up there. I love these. Oh, this looks more like a, oh yeah, okay, this looks, it's definitely the map again. Maybe it's a double. Okay, they have a Main Street USA, which is interesting. Frontierland, Adventureland, Backlot, Production Courtyard, Front Lot. Oh, this is interesting. Toy Story Playland, Discoveryland, Fantasyland. So they have a lot of different lands, it seems. And it sounds like there's a lot to explore, even though this is supposed to be a 2-day park. It sounds like there is quite a bit. And that's eventually going to be on my bucket list. I don't anticipate it anytime soon, but I'm just really happy to have it. And so I'm just gonna peek through everything with you guys. This one looks like it's just, oh, this one's just a program guide and telling you when things are. Oh my god, that's cute. They have a thing called Timon's Mata Dance. I'm not sure what that means because I took a year of French and, passed with a D. Barely passed. That was terrible. I should go back and do it again. But, you know, I don't think French is really that hard. But, I mean, God, which is embarrassing because I fought to be in that class, but I wasn't good at it in high school. Let's see. Tell your dad and happy birthday. Also happy birthday to your dad. Oh, thank you. Please do leave me running. Hi, Baxter. Or should I say... Okay, let's see. So this one looks like it's just a map from a guide map of Disneyland, which hopefully, if all goes well, 2021 is the aiming point for that one, if all goes well. You know, I mean, here's hoping that I'm in a salon by that point making great tips. You know? Oh, wow. There's just, like, there's things that I would never think. Like, Mickey's Toontown is a thing there. I'm not sure if Mickey's Toontown is a thing in, I think it's a thing in Disney World. Quote me if I'm wrong. Critter Country sounds new, though. It does sound new. Galaxy's Edge. Tomorrow we have Galaxy's Edge in Tomorrowland. Okay. So, like, there might be different things. I would like to know more about the differences of the different parks, though. Like, between Disney World and Disneyland. I hear Disneyland is a lot more laid back, which is not surprising because it's that whole, like, California Cali vibe. Yeah, it's probably super relaxed. So, I have two more, excuse me, two more items here. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, went down the wrong tube a little. So, I'm not the hugest Star Wars fan, but there are things I like about it. I like the new Star Wars. I openly admit that I like the new Star Wars. I like Kylo Ren a lot. I know, and people are like, why? Why? It's okay. I just really, really ship Rey and Kylo Ren. I'm sorry. But the last photo I sent to, the last postcard I sent to Lori was a Darth Vader postcard. And in return, she found which is really funny, this is printed in Canada, it says on the back of it, which is really weird, but interesting. But she sent me this little piece of artwork, and it's just half of Kylo Ren's face in a mask, which is really cool. Like, I'm actually, there's elements of the old ones, of the old series, of the old movies I like a lot. And then there's elements where I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna fall asleep. Like, any of the scenes in just, like, the desert, when the orchestra music starts going, I might fall asleep. But Queen Amidala was fascinating. So, you know, I really appreciated her, like, Padme. The whole Luke and Leia thing was head-scratching in the beginning, but very cute, you know, and very sweet. Once it simmered down, once things simmered down, it turned into a very sweet, loving sibling relationship. So, but I really want to know more backstory about this particular character. I want to know more about Ben Solo. That would be really cool if we actually knew more about that character. And you know, a lot of people hate him, but I think they did a good job toning that character down. Like, he went from being, you know, cranked up to 11 with anger issues to gradually, as the storyline went on, going kind of ebbing down to like a 6 or a 5 even. Like, he started to relax. But overall, you know, you can't take a character from 11 and bring him to 1. You know, that's not realistic character development in my opinion. So I do actually like what they're doing. They realized that maybe this character's too intense, and they started gradually tapering him down, which conflict will do that to somebody, you know, especially in that setting. I think it makes perfect sense that he's as dramatic as he is. And I love it. So I'm very big fan that she sent me that photo. I think it's kind of a funny little, like, almost like a tag. Like, tag, you're it. Like, I sent you something. Tag, you're it. Like, I sent you this. So, and now we're back here. So, you guys, if you haven't liked or subscribed yet, please do. You know, please make sure you share this out. That I would appreciate a lot more than you know. And, because if you haven't, you know, then I don't know who's not out there talking Disney or talking Magic Mail, but I feel like that's one of the highlights of my week. Like, I just sent Princess Kimberly her particular box today, And that was expensive just to send the box. But I'm really happy to have done that. Hey, Luke, honey? There's a spider on... Oh, is that a spider or a mosquito? Can you come get it? Sorry, you guys. I got spaced out real quick, and there's like a mosquito on the wall. You know, it's the summer, so it does. But, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to take a sip of this coffee and then read this card, because it's very cute. There's a mosquito. Get him. Before he bites me.
It's a male one. I can't bite you.
Get him. Before he makes babies. And then the babies will bite me. Get him! He's crawling towards the cups. I know, I'm really dramatic. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. There's a mosquito. He's down there. He crawled downwards. I probably left the door open. But anyway, let's see. Where did my phone go? You plugged in. I'll be right back, you guys. If anybody is watching this at all, I'll be right back. Just picking up my phone for a second. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that I shared this out with the right people. So yeah, I wanted to just take a second for that. Yes, I have jammies on. Yes, these are jammies. They're my Bo Peep jammies. Don't you shame me, Ashley. I have no shame when it comes to Disney attire. This is adorable. It's adorable. Hi, Morgan James. So I'm just finishing up my Magic Mail, and if you would like to, I can preview that quickly for you. But I wanted to read the card, and it's Tinkerbell. And I think this is really pretty. It reminds me of what I sent her in the beginning. I know I sent her a card a while back. Actually, it might not have been this exact one. I know we sent a few things back and forth. So I have to look back in my stuff, because I know that we have been sending stuff back and forth, me and Lori. And the card just says, "Hi Randy, I hope you like all the goodies. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to shop at Disneyland Paris, but I'll go back someday. I hope this package brightens your day and brings some Disney magic to your everyday life. Hugs, Lori." And I just love the fact that she signed it with a little Mickey Mouse, and that's just so cute. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to pop that all back in the bag. I'm going to do that real quick before I move on, because I'm unfortunately a mess maker. It's true. I still have magic at your door, confetti all over the house. It's terrible. I have to go and sweep that. It's like once I open anything with the confetti in it, it's just there. So I'm just taking a moment to also I wanted to preview these pins really one more time with you guys. Look how lucky I was. Look at these pins. Peter Pan fanatic over here. He's a really fun character to meet in Disney World, by the way. And again, that beautiful, beautiful It's a Small World pin. For anyone who didn't see it, I'm just going to quickly glimpse this stuff over. This is the It's a Small World. It's Crest of the Kingdom. This is the Fantasy Tinkerbell pin. Really pretty. And Oliver and Company Vintage Vinyl, which is really cute. So, and I love how it pops out. That's a really cool one. These particular pins actually probably are going to have to go somewhere very, very special and safe, because they are like officially some of my favorite pins. I have, and Ashley, one of the pins you sent me, I think it was a limited edition Tinkerbell pin, is absolutely one of my favorites, and I think I need to get like a special board for my favorites. And before I put this away, it's just a really cool journal that she sent me. And I feel like I love journals. I love journals. I love how it's got the back really detailed too. And it looks like a little VHS. But I feel like the one thing with journals is like, I don't write in them enough to, I feel like I don't write enough. Like, I either sketch a lot I feel like I sketch a lot of things out, or I end up writing for a good couple days, writing for a good few days, and then it kind of goes downhill. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. I always feel like I'm this crazy author of this insane, beautiful story, and then I'm like, well, this chapter has nothing going on. This chapter has nothing going on. What am I gonna write? I want to read something. I'm gonna catch up on these. Read my comment up. Oh. Let's see what happened. Awesome map. Someone sent me Disneyland, California. Is it the Disneyland, California one? Hi, Peanut Butter. If they didn't say hi. Oh, Oh, yeah, hi. Hi, Dad. Happy 58th birthday. Oh, you hate spiders? Yeah. I made Luke come and take a look. It was a male mosquito. They're usually the small ones, and the ones that don't bite. The big mosquitoes are usually the females, and they're the biters.
Male
But
mosquitoes are larger than female mosquitoes.
are they? I thought they were the small ones.
No.
Oh.
The big ones with legs can't bite you.
Oh.
Those are the males.
The big ones with legs can't bite you, apparently. Which doesn't make them any less terrifying when you see them. You know about Beth Long. What about Beth? Oh, Beth Long has a Facebook. She's selling a Duffy and Friends ears she made tonight. Oh. Oh. Well. Look, I gotta tell you, I went to Cosmoprof today, Ash. It's the salon professional store. You know, like where you would go if like you're certified to work somewhere. Like if you're at a restaurant and you have to go and get like certified restaurant equipment, you'd go to specialty stores. I had to go to Cosmoprof today and get what I thought was going to be $15 worth of things. Came out with like $50 worth of things because every time you go in somewhere for school or for your job and you have to pick up equipment, you're always like, oh, I need that. Oh, I forgot I need that. And so I'm really hoping my color clients come in on Saturday, because color takes a lot of time and it's one of those very instant gratification type of things. You can see it. It's usually gorgeous and beautiful, and the tips are usually great from it. So I'm hoping that happens, because trust me, I would like spending money too. I still have like, I don't know, 3 of the Duffy and Friends to pick up and get. Let's see. Let me scroll down because I just scroll up. You have to send me a photo of them. How much is she selling it for? You have to send me a photo. Like me and you, actually, we're the worst when it comes to saving. Let me tell you. Like we should have not gone out tonight to eat. It was only $30. We had Taco Tuesday, and let me tell you, it could have been avoided if I just put meat out from the freezer and just let it thaw. I'm so bad at it. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm finishing up my coffee before I move on. Ask me anything, you guys. If you want to ask me a bit about the Magic Mail, if you want to ask me anything else, I know that I can't wait for Lori to send me a few other things. She's going to be sending me a couple more Peter Pan related pins. I'm kind of starting a Peter Pan and Tinkerbell related section on my pin board, and I think that's really fun. I really would like to do a vintage pin collection at some point. I've seen some really cool Fantasia pins, and I'm like, it's around that time, I think, where I'm like, these would go really well together. It's just me, though. I mean, like, I think that's cute. Okay, you guys. I had the rest of my coffee. I know. It's like water to me. So I'm going to talk a bit more about The Lion King. I touched on it in my video, and I think that, like, I meant to do it the day I went to see the movie. Kind of got overwhelmed with the weekend, just doing all the things. So I wanted to touch more on it. Like, I was tired. The scar makeup that I did took a long time. You guys, if you saw me in the scar makeup, I was really warm because I had, like, the faux fur scarf on to mimic Scar's mane, and just kind of like a long sleeve lightweight, but still like just in this weather, even with central air, warm, like kind of a hoodie type of thing, and just to kind of mimic Scar's color scheme a little bit more. And it was just warm, and I was tired, especially because I like just did my other video, and I know that wasn't like my biggest hit video, but it was an honest review, and it was an honest opinion type of video. So if you guys aren't sure what I'm talking about, it's the Magic at Your Door video, my most recent one, and well, my most recent one's The Lion King. But if you wanted to go check that out, you are more than welcome to. It's just like a personal opinion and what I've noticed kind of thing. So I think that when you record a lot, and I recorded a lot the previous days, you know, like when the movie was still very, very fresh in my mind, I didn't have a lot to say. So even though I wanted to talk more about it, I think it's just me. No, it's not. No. Is it just me and you in here? Well, I don't know. I'm kind of like waiting it out. Just bought a Pizza Planet. Oh, you bought a Pizza Planet Spirit jersey from Box Lunch, and I had 5. Nice. I didn't have mine for a while. Ash, did you share this out? If you didn't, please like help me out here. I know, yeah, I've noticed a lot of the times it seems like my lives tend to get likes and comments after I've done them. So, like, and it's okay. Like, people can definitely go back and watch them, but I definitely notice that happens more. Is that people tend to pop in here later on. Let me just. Who should I share this with? I don't know how to share. Let me see if I can share my live. I've got no idea. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to share this on Disney YouTubers and small YouTube support group. So, like people actually know that I'm going live. Help myself out and don't rely on everybody else kind of thing, you know? Let's see, and then there's one more link that I definitely would share too. Actually, maybe, do you know how to check your watch hours to see if people are actually watching? No. Actually, no, I think it's in the analytics, right, Ash? And correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's in analytics. Where would it be at then? Sorry, I just wanted to see if I can find. I thought it was. What's Tiffy's? I forget her. Oh, YouTube. Let's go. Let's grow. Yeah, last one. Yeah, the thing that I don't like about Streamlabs is they don't really let you put out a notice that you're going live. Yeah, and I think that's the one thing I don't like about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna get into it for a little bit. Like, if anybody pops in later, that's awesome. If not, then I guess I'm ranting too, ranting to the void. But it's okay. So I feel like I'm gonna your little face in a circle on top. Yeah, I'll check it out later. Let's see. It's like on my YouTube page. Your little face in circle on top right side. I will check that out later. I'll make sure that I do, because I mean, like, just in case anybody does pop in, like, you don't want to be just kind of like going off into nothing, or like, what's the word? Checking your phone, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do it later, because like, I feel like I've already been on my phone enough in one live, But I was just gonna say Ash, did you see the new live action Lion King yet? Let me know. Let me know if you saw it yet. Like, 'cause like that's like, I mean, I saw it, and I don't want to be that spoiler person, but like, I mean, I'll talk about whatever in lives, so I want to be cautious with that.
They made an animated movie years ago. They spoiled it already.
Well, okay, yeah, you have a good point. Oh, you're not going to theater? Okay, let's see. Hold on. So it says 2 watching, which is interesting. I don't know why it says that. Okay, let me look at this. Video channel circle. It says time watched. I don't know. I have no idea how to do this. Ash, you're gonna have to show me things. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Okay, that's no problem, Ash. I will check this out later. Like, I just wanted to kind of like, I was gonna rant a little. Hi, whoever else is in here, I don't know. But hello and good evening to you. And, I was just gonna talk a little bit about like the live action Lion King. And, oh, give me 1 second. Ashley sent me a little thing. Okay, you can show me later. I have no idea I can't tell. So hi, Cubby, if you haven't, please share this out. I would really appreciate that kind of help. I was just thinking about the live action Lion King, and we just saw it. You may have saw my review, and I was a little tired when I did it, so it might have been a little bit lackluster, but I did an improvised version of a humanoid version of Scar from the Lion King, and that was a lot of fun to do something really creative and a different kind of makeup. I love Scar. I think he's a great villain. I really love his whole the Be Prepared song. It's just amazing, and he's an elegant, charismatic character, and he's definitely a narcissist, and obviously, but he's a great character. So I had to look and inspired by a look based off of that for him when I did that video. And I wish I had a little bit more energy when I did it. Yeah, I did get the picture. I have to look at it more in detail in a bit. But I'm just going to talk and say, like, certain things, like, I thought it was very, like, yes, it was accurate for, like, for Rafiki to break open the root. But it was accurate, yes. Was it as inspirational? Was it as dramatic as him breaking open the fruit to essentially baptize Simba? And then the little dusting of him with the little with the dust with the sand, and where he said like cute little sneeze, and it's almost like that marking, an indentation, a marking of him. And essentially where his mane will be and where it will grow in probably. I always took it that way. And it was very symbolic of what was to happen. And I always found that to be really cool. And so the fact that they really didn't do that in the live action version kind of bothered me. Also, like, Rafiki and Mufasa were a little too formal. Okay, the hug in the beginning was heartwarming and it showed the closeness of a bond and a friendship. And it didn't feel as though they were as close in the live action version. Oh, hey, Lori, I was just showing off your stuff. This is my friend Lori, and I just showed all your pins, and I have to send you that one pin back tomorrow. I spaced on it today. I sent out a package today, and I completely spaced on it. By the way, I love everything that you sent. That was the Peter Pan notebook was amazing. The Tinkerbell pin was amazing, which I'll probably be wearing more around Christmas. I love the Crest of the Kingdom and the vintage vinyl pins. They are just stunning and beautiful, and they're so cool. Like, I'm actually thinking about starting a special board for pins that mean a little bit more to me and from friends. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm so happy that I received those. The ears were just like, these are fantastic. Like, it feels like they're more glittery and more sparkly than normal than the other ears. And I just love them. They're like, they almost remind me of Chippendales, and I don't mean the Chipmunks. But, like, I kind of love these. These are amazing. But I was just talking about the live-action Lion King and some of, like, the pros and cons of it. Like, overall, I really like it, but I was just saying how it felt as though Rafiki and Mufasa's relationship was almost a bit too formal. Yeah, they kind of are like Chippendales. Like, it just kind of reminds me of them. But in the best way. Like, I love this bow. Jeez, that's awesome. But, yeah, it felt as though their relationship was a bit tense. And there was always something, I know it's unrealistic for Rafiki to scale Pride Rock the way he did in the animation. But it bothered me. It's like, what did he do? Did he just take the long way up? He just took the long way. He took the long way up. There was the lack of the fruit bothered me. And it really was a movie where it's like they really felt like they were going to go shot for shot with this thing. I can't hear. I'm thinking of Chris Farley. Florrie, you should send me that. I love Chris Farley. But he was pretty awesome. So, yeah, there was that little beef that I had in the beginning with it. Overall, the movie is beautiful. It is really beautiful. But I have to say, things I didn't like were they alluded to Scar's song. It wasn't gone into much. Luke will argue and say, it was there. It was partially there. Be Prepared really wasn't there. So, thanks, Lori. I can't wait to see. I'm going to have to check that out later on. But, like, so, Be Prepared. Maybe it doesn't fit with the times. Or just, maybe it's not historically accurate or relevant to our current time periods. So, it's kind of a thing that they just decided to leave out. Or maybe it's even a trigger for some people. Because if you do watch the original Lion King, it is very Nuremberg. It's very Nuremberg, and I know they're trying to be more realistic, and yeah, hyenas don't march, and rocks don't just rise and fall the way Scar made it appear. But it was climactic, and that song alone, I feel like that song set the tone for him, for the film, and to know how intense this character was, and I feel like we got a lackluster version of this villain. Also, the other thing was, we were talking about it, and one of the things that bothered us about it was the fact that, you couldn't really differentiate the lions from each other. From a distance, Nala and Sarabi looked the same. During the fight scene, who was who? Was it? Were we looking at Scar? Or were we looking at Simba? And I feel like distinguishing features would have really helped. I know that they tried. They gave Scar little things, like he had a little nick in his ear, and like he obviously has his scar, but like from a distance, you can't see that. You can't see those things from a distance, and that's why things like Simba's warm auburn mane, like his reddish, like almost ginger red hair, red fur, really made him stand out. You know, Scar's brown and black coloring with those lime green eyes made him obvious as to who he was. You know, Nala was clearly a lighter shade of tan than some of the other lionesses in the beginning. And that was a thing where, like, it helped to differentiate who you were looking at and when. And I think that was important. And so I think that was one of the important little things that, that I think could have been worked on. Like, and I'm not complaining about it. It was a beautiful film and it's realistic. But like, come on, it's Disney, man. We're not here for realism. We're not here for realistic. We want the fairy tale, you know? We all want the fantasy. You know, if I want realistic, I'll go to the zoo. I'll watch National Geographic. I want my lion love story where there's two monogamous lions in a pride of animals who are very clearly polyamorous. That's not what I want. I don't want National Geographic, okay? I want my fairy tale. And that's okay. Everybody wants it. And that's why it worked. Because the original Lion King was a fairy tale. It was beautiful. And, you know, that's just it. You know, I think that some of it was that. And I will say, though, the new Rafiki finding out Simba was alive was phenomenal. The way he found out was very interesting. I do actually like the fact that they kind of go through what something in nature could potentially go through. You know, this little piece of fur wafts through, you know, gets picked up by a bird, and then the one bird throws it out of the nest. They don't want it, they discard it. So it gets picked up and eaten by a giraffe, and then passed through the digestive tract of the giraffe, and then picked up by a dung beetle, and then breaks off from the dung ball, and ends up going up a tree because of leafcutter ants. I don't want to hear it, Luke. No. She said she's gonna wait to see it, but it's okay. I told her, disclaimer, I was gonna do this. She already knows. Like, I was gonna talk about it anyway. So that was it's really cool. If you've seen some trailers that I'm not even sure if that's in one of the trailers, but it was an interesting way, and honestly, I don't know if it's more realistic than it wafting through the air on this pollen from flowers that Simba had laid down in, and it floated through the air and into Rafiki's hand. I don't know what's more realistic. But I personally really liked that touch. It went through, it's almost like its own little story, like almost like a side story, and that was cool. So that's just me, but I enjoyed it. So also the whole "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" thing, the song between Nala and Simba was toned down so much. It's a beautiful song. I like the original. I will say right now, I love the original more. And it's still beautiful. Visually, this movie is visually stunning. But I feel like the intensity of some things was toned down. You know, maybe they felt as though the come hither look from Nala was a bit too obvious. Like, let's be honest, obvious. That baby at the end of the movie came pretty quick. But maybe they thought it was too obvious for a children's film. Maybe. But like, I still feel as though that air of passion, the passion should have been there more. And people are going to disagree with me. It's a beautiful movie, but I feel as though it lacks some emotion. And that's just me. Like, I did not cry during Mufasa's death scene, and in the original, I cried like a baby, and I still do every time. But, you know, there's that. I will admit, I feel as though you're going to dislike me for saying it, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. I'll live with it. I don't think Beyonce should have been Nala. I just don't. She doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right to me. Her voice doesn't match up with what I believe Nala should sound like. To me, she sounds almost a bit too urban and less regal. And, granted, I know that some people are like totally into that idea, but like, they got one of the girls from Black Panther to play Sarabi. Not Sarabi, Shenzi. I just don't feel as though Beyonce matched up to this role. I feel as though when she was, when Princess and the Frog came around and she had her chance to audition, she did not. She wasted that chance. She threw her a goddamn fit because she wasn't handed the role. And I feel as though they kind of accommodated her this time around. I think that they knew it would probably happen, and that, in the media she'd probably say something and there'd be attention spurred. And I think, to be fair, I think they caved to her. And I don't agree. I would have been glad to see Anika Nani Rose as Princess Tiana come back and play the role of Nala. I think she would have made a great addition, and that's just me. So there's that. But I just wanted to come in, chat a little bit more, and see how y'all are doing, and just say hi. I got that magic mail a little bit late. I wish I had gotten it sooner, but it is what it is. So I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to be just kind of going to relax. But I did want to record this morning. I am a lazy bum in the morning. I'm like, I need my cup of coffee, I want to play all my games, and then I'm going to go, and then I'll do the thing. And by that time, it's time for school. But I wanted to check in with you guys today and just say hello. And just, if y'all want to send me something, you can always feel free to ask, and I'll gladly send you where you can send that to. And just, I want to connect with you guys more. And Lori, if you're still in this chat, thank you so much for that beautiful gift. It was wonderful, and you are a doll. Thank you so much, and I cherish these ears. They might be one of my new favorites. I think they are. They're so pretty. They're so sparkly. All right. Good night, guys. I hope you're all having a wonderful, beautiful evening, and I hope you all have a magical week. Bye.